Hey guys, so I'm back today with my updated makeup routine. A couple of you have been asking me, and I show you guys here and there on Instagram, but I thought I'd do like a proper video. Today is filming day. I'm getting my shit back in gear. I will not lie, I've been really unmotivated. I've been exhausted. I thought the whole thing with work would be over. It's just not. This system is insane. But I asked you guys are so nice, to just be a little bit patient with me. Changes are gonna start happening within the next couple of months in my personal life, meaning work related, strictly work related. I've just been so unmotivated, and I think it's just been my whole demeanor at work. Like, I've been in such a terrible mood. So I don't want to film if I'm feeling shitty, or not even feeling shitty, just not in a good mood. That's not going to make anybody else happy, you know what I mean? So anyway, I thought that I would do this. I like the whole glossy undone finish look. It's still my jam, so if this isn't your thing and you don't like minimal makeup, then move on. So my face is not moisturized or anything like that. So I'm going to start prepping my face for base. I'm just going to spray a little bit of Fix Plus because my skin is just dry right now. And if I try to put on any type of moisturizer, it's just going to really it's not going to be smooth. So I'm going to take a little bit of this Weleda Skin Food. I've been using this nonstop. Ever since I went to London last month. I took it with me to use it on my flight, and now I've just been using it as like a really heavy duty moisturizer because it's really thick, but it's so hydrating and creamy. Those that have super dry skin, you will love this stuff. I started using it because of Katie Jane Hughes on Instagram. She's a makeup artist, if you don't know who she is. She's wonderful, but I just put it on the high points of my face like she says to do, because I just love that glossy look. So I literally just like push it into the skin, or I should say I really warm it up between my fingers and then just push it in, and it kind of just melts. And then I'm gonna go in with the Glossy Priming Moisturizer, which I use almost daily. If I'm not using this, I've been loving the Embryolisse La Creme Concentrate. I use that as well. And I'm just gonna moisturize the rest of my face with this. This is the, what is it, the Glossier exfoliator, and that stuff just works wonders on my skin. Now, if my skin is particularly red that day, or whatever day, I use this Dior, this Capture Youth serum, and it's the redness soother. It's really great for, especially like, I get really red around my nose. And then if I'm like extracting things from my face, I'll kind of put this on the night before, and I'll kind of smooth that, or soothe that redness that I've got going on. But I think I'm okay for today. This is fine. I am going to use my Invisible Shield, what is this, sunscreen. I use SPF every single day. This one I have found that it just doesn't sit in my pores. It doesn't even feel like a sunscreen, which is what I love about it. And it kind of doubles as a primer because it's super hydrating, but it's this clear, like gel consistency. I like to use it on the back of my hands because we don't use SPF there, but our hands are really, they start to show signs of aging first. So I normally, whatever residual I have left over, I will rub it on the back of my hands. And then I have one in my handbag too, because I like to put it on my hands, especially like while I'm driving or anything like that, and the sunlight's gonna be hitting them. You guys wanted me to use these Burberry Fresh Glow Sticks. I got these when I went to London with the Burberry team. And, oh God, what's her face? Oh my God, Wendy Rowe. What the hell? Wendy color matched me to warm beige, and then she also showed me a little trick with a shade that's like a little bit darker. I'm going to show you that in a second, but I love these cooling sticks. She said they're good for, I think they're good for like a normal to oily skinned kind of girl. If it's a dry skin girl, it might cling to your dry patches, unless, see, I find it to be hydrating as well. So I think it's because of my prep though. So if you prep the skin really well, give this a try, or even just work it in with fingers, because that's how I like to use it, or I just like swipe it. I'm in the shade Warm Beige, number 28. And in MAC terminology, I think I'm a MAC, I'm an NC 35-ish. Just gonna put this on like that. For the purpose of this video though, I usually use my fingers, but because I don't have my towel or anything like that, or a sink next to me, I'm gonna use a beauty blender. And then like pat it in lightly with my fingers to make sure that it all blends in. And I like to concentrate it on the center of my face. So you can really gauge the coverage. It's entirely up to you, which is why I like this, because it could be like a medium to full coverage if you want it to be. Or you could shear it out, which is the way that I wear it. Look at this freaking spot. It's not even a spot. It's like one of those painful bumps. Ugh. Super happy with it. I love the finish of it. I think it looks like skin, and it's one of those where you put it on and it kind of tends to wear even better throughout the day. But you seriously have to have your skin, like it has to be moisturized to give it something to cling to, because if you just swipe it on dry skin, it's not going to look good. I'm pretty happy with it. Now, she also gave me the shade in Camel, which is maybe like a shade or two darker, but it's a lot warmer. And what she said was to bring warmth back into the face, which when she did it, I was like, holy shit, I've never thought to do this before. But she said to put it on your cheeks like this. So there you go, you can see that. And then just take your finger and kind of blend it as if it were a blush, I guess. I don't know, just where you would be a little bit warmer, where the sun would hit. Or like highlight with it, but it's a warm color. It's really, when she did it on the model, and she did it on me as well, when she was color matching me, I was like, holy shit, I would never think to do that. And that kind of brings back some warmth to the face. I also do it like on, like where I would contour or bronze, I guess. Next up are Laura Mercier's new concealers, and these are her Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Concealers, and they look like this. I have the shades 3N, which is 3 neutral, and 3 warm. Warm has a little bit of peachiness to it, I think. Or is it neutral? Hold on, let me open neutral. One of them has some peach to it. I think it's neutral. Yeah. So I literally just dab it here, where I'm most dark. I know it doesn't make sense, but I kind of like my circles to show through. Like where I'm super, super dark, which is here, that shadow, I tend to brighten it to just lift the eye so it doesn't look so sallow. Is that even a word? Like, I think that's the word that I'm looking for. I don't know. And I like to keep it concentrated in that area. I don't like to bring it up to the lash line like a mask. And if I do get some like right there, I will take a cotton bud and kind of like rub it. But I like my natural shades of darkness, of dark circles to come through. I just think it looks a lot more natural. And I kind of like that grungy, like vulnerable look. Like I have bags and so what? And it is full covering, I would say, but you could definitely shear it out, especially with fingers. I think it's more malleable with when you use your fingers. I use my fingers for everything. I don't really tend to use brushes like that. I have 2 brushes here, and it's only for powder products if I use them, and the beauty blender to just kind of mush everything together. I do like to highlight here and here. So I'll dab that a little bit, and then now I'm gonna move on to highlighter, and I have been using my Noto, what is this? The Hydra highlighter, and this is for face and body, and it comes in a little pot. I also have it in stick form, which is great for travel. I mean, they both are. They don't take much space, but this is an organic makeup line done by, her name is Gloria, and she is a makeup artist, and I think she is genius. I love their products, and I use them all the time, especially this highlighter. I think it's very, very hydrating and very glossy looking, and there's this, it's this pretty like neutral champagne kind of color, but the glitter particles aren't chunky or anything like that. And I love that it's organic and good for the skin as well. There's a bunch of essential oils in this highlighter, and you can kind of smell them, which is, I love it. Cloud Paints Dusk Beam. I mix the two of these now. We're starting to get into the warmer months. Well, tell that to the snow that fell the other day. I think today's the first day of spring, but it doesn't feel like spring. But it's okay. I have started my spring shopping, and I think because I booked my vacation, I'm like even more excited about it. But I'm really into what do you call it? Like linen textures. Texture is a big thing, like silks, very loose clothing and things like that. But let's move on to brows, because brows, a lot of you have been asking me about those too. Should we do brows or should we do, let's do eyes first real quick. Glossier, what do you call it? The Lid Stars. I am so impressed by these because normally I have to use my NARS Pro Prime Shadow Primer because everything smudges on my eyes. They're just super oily. It doesn't matter what I do to them or what products I've used in the past, nothing stays. But I have tried, I only have these two shades to show you. They stay put all freaking day, and they don't crease, which is surprising. But this Lid Star in Fawn, and I have Herb. I think I want to do Fawn today. They're great, and I love the applicator. This is the color that Beyonce wore. Get my lash extensions again because I did the lash lift, and I love a good lash lift. I love my lash extensions too, so I'm just gonna blend it in with my finger. That's normally what I do. I just swipe it and just use my finger. Don't need a brush. And they go on really sheer, so you can really build up the color if you want to. I just like a sheer wash. I don't really need too much of anything. Spoolie here. I'm just gonna comb them out first and make sure there's no moisturizer in them or any product. This tin is called Soap Brows. Now this, the makeup artist that did my makeup for the Burberry show, she gave this to me and she used it on me and she gave it to me. But it's literally some type of like organic soap in a tin. I think they're bringing it to the US. I saw somewhere that they were, but I don't know if that's true. Right now it's only like Europe based, like people in Europe can get it. But she sprayed a little bit of Fix Plus in it, so you kind of have to play around with it and gauge how to use it according to like your brow, because it can get clumpy, it can get messy if you don't do it the right way. It's really trial and error. And what I like to do is spray the Fix Plus, kind of run my spoolie in it, and then kind of get the excess off, like scrape it off so that it's not as clumpy, the soap, I guess. Kind of do that and kind of evenly distribute it through the actual, like the brush itself, the spoolie. And this is what I do, or have been doing. So I'll do that. So once I'm happy with what's on my brush, I will run it through really lightly. So that's it. My eyebrows are brushed up, nice and fluffy. I do have one sparse area that I need to fill, which is, I'm gonna use my Surratt eyebrow pencil, and it's right here. I don't know why I have this like almost bald patch. This is the Burberry, what is it? The lip contour pencil in shade 3, medium 3. And it's like the perfect, I have like 5 of these. I'm not even joking. I've gotten so many, but I keep one everywhere just because it's such an easy shade to use. But what I do is, I just run it on my lips and they're already primed. I had, what is it, Chanel's lip balm on, but I take my finger and kind of just rub it in. I do that with all my lip products. Like, I hate when lipstick just looks like it's sitting on your lips, unless it's like a red or something like that. I think that's it. If I feel like adding another color, I will. This one's from Dior, and it's a matte lipstick, and it is their Rouge Dior Liquid in 424 Hypnotic Matte. So this one's like a, I don't know, like a pinky, peachy neutral. So I just put it in the center of my mouth, and I kind of pat that in as well. So it gives the lips this like nice matte finish. Is pretty much what I'll do, and I might faux freckle if I feel like it. I love freckles. I think they're the best, and I think that they're fun and cute. That's also down to technique. This is my updated everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will leave all of the products down below and links. Also, my Glossier rep page. If you guys want any of the Glossier products, you get 20% off and free shipping for first-time customers. So I will leave that down below. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.